was trying to find Magni. He's playing hard to get. He's taking a nap right now. He's pupper napping. Just like Belly over here. So, as soon as he's up and he's moving around, we'll snag him. We'll bring him on stream. I have some, yeah. Some experience with HDMI splitters and switches. It's alright, Belly. I'm just kidding, man. What do you need me to do to keep you awake, Belly? You want me to scream at the game? I can do that. I can blame the game for everything wrong in my life. Dumb game's not working! I'm stuck in the house all day and I can't get a haircut! Oh. Jump. Okay, what I want is not to move my PlayStation and have it push the signal to 2 TVs in the same room. Okay, so you're wanting to broadcast, or well, you want your PlayStation to post to 2 different TVs in the same room. Is your PC in the same room? All this is in the same room, right? Like, what's not in the same room? Yeah, it's all in the same room? Okay. So basically, you want the PlayStation to post to 2 TVs, and then one of those 2 TVs, you also want to have your PC on it. I mean, the PC being on it as well is fine, because you should be in a different HDMI port, and you should just do input switching from PC to the PlayStation. And you can buy a... So they call them 2x1 or 1x2. So 2x1 means you put 2 devices into the splitter, and it outputs to 1 TV. So you can have like your PC and your PlayStation plugged into the switcher, and it switches between the 2 and displays on the TV. A 1x2 splitter is taking one source and splitting it to 2 TVs. The problem with a 1x2 splitter, I have one, and I used to use it for synchronizing movies on 2 TVs. There's not one on the market that does not cause a significant delay. So when you're watching movies, that's fine, because the audio and the video is still synced, but like you pushing a button on the controller and it happening on the TV, there's going to be a delay there.
Yeah.
Switch splitter type thing. So I mean, that's just taking multiple sources and switching between them for the TV. So I have like a switch that not like a Nintendo Switch, but an HDMI switch, that I have 4 video game consoles plugged into it, and I go 1, 2, 3, 4, and depending on which number we're on, depends on which of those 4 consoles plugged in, shows up on the TV. It's just like switching input sources on your TV like normal. Yeah. It's just more ports. Gotta get out of this situation. But now, what's the goal, though? Because there might be another way to achieve what you're trying to do, though. Okay, so you got a desk with a computer on it. You want to be able to use that desk to play your PlayStation, your PC, and switch between the two, which you can do now, I'm assuming, because you can just... It should have at least 2 HDMI ports, but you also want my other TV on the couch to play the PlayStation. So basically right now you're picking up the PlayStation, you're switching it between the two. You could do it like I do it. You could... It wouldn't be the intended purpose, but it would work, though. So you could get a Elgato, like, external capture card. And basically the TV that you have your PC on, only thing that would be plugged into it still is your PC, but the Elgato would capture the gameplay off the PlayStation and put it into the PC. And then there's this piece of software that comes with that Elgato capture card that's called Game Capture, and you just launch it, and it literally just... That's how I'm playing this right now. I'm playing this through my computer. The Switch is not plugged into my monitor. The Switch is plugged into my computer, and the delay is so short because the Elgato has a processor that speeds up processing functionality so that you have no delay. I'm playing it off of the input. So the Switch isn't plugged into anything except for the capture card right now, which goes to a USB cable which plugs into my computer. And if you get a good solid connection on like USB 3.0, you can't tell that you're delayed. There is no delay. Yep, and then the Elgato also has a pass-through, which you could use for that secondary TV. So what you would have is... Actually, I'll just draw a quick image for it. Here, we'll mute real quick. So if you had, oh my god. So if this was like your TV by the couch, and then here's your desk with a monitor, or like a, you know, like a TV or something, and you had the PS4, and you had the PC. So you could call this couch, TV, desk, right here. That's the desk monitor, and then PS4, right there, PC, right here. So what would happen is the Elgato, it's not to size, obviously. It's called the HD60S is what you would want to get. So this is the Elgato device. So now you would have, obviously, power to the TV, power to the monitor on your desk, power to the PlayStation 4, power to the PC, and then you'd have power to the HD60S. Then what happens is and we'll make this red. Pretty sure that's red, I'm colorblind. So there's a USB cable that runs from the HD60S to the PC. And then we'll do blue for HDMI. You have one HDMI plug from the PC to the monitor. You have one HDMI from the HD60S to the PlayStation 4. And then one from the HD60S to the couch TV. Alright? So, in short, the HD60S will capture the gameplay of the PlayStation 4, put it on the TV, and also post it through USB to the PC, and then your PC connects, and then all you do is you turn on your PC. You don't have a second source plugged into either TV. They both only have one source plugged into them in this situation. And then on the PC, you just launch. It's called Game Capture. This is it, Game Capture HD. It won't work because I'm using it with OBS right now, but this software, once it launches, right here, it says it can't be used right now because it's being used, but you can take this software, run it, and just enter it in full screen and hide the sidebar. It won't work because I don't have a game capture. Oh, there it goes. But basically, that will be your gameplay screen. Yeah, so it's just an HD60S, and then the only other thing is your PlayStation. Switch back to the proper source here. Your PlayStation has to then turn off a device called, a technology called HDCP. You have to go in, you have to disable it. I'm just checking something, making sure we're not missing out on anything for that eBay bid. Let me see it real quick. Got 2 hours on it. I'm gonna set a timer on my phone so we don't miss it. So there's a thing called HDCP, which is like high definition coding protection or something like that. Basically what it is it's a piece of tech that rolled out years ago to stop people from being able to rip Blu-rays back in the PlayStation 3 days. I'll finish my thought here in a second. Getting Lady Acorn set a roll in Discord. So basically, you have to turn on HDCP. You have to turn off the HDCP, or the Elgato will not capture the PlayStation. And what that really translates into is you can't watch Netflix and you can't watch Blu-rays. You can't watch movies. You can play video games, but like all the movie watching stuff is going to be disabled, so that you can't essentially like record Netflix shows straight to your computer and then like upload them with ease and stuff like that. So it won't be a perfect fix. You'll have some functionality that doesn't work, but for me personally, I just I just use a Fire Stick. So when I want to watch Netflix, we just switch to the Fire Stick and we watch it there. I don't use my PlayStation for watching movies at all. Turning off HDCP on a PlayStation 4 is not permanent. It's just a temporary thing. Like, you go back in and you turn it back on. If you turn on HDCP, the Elgato stops working. If you turn it off, the Elgato works. It's that simple. Yeah, if you're not watching movies, you're using it for Netflix, like, if you guys are doing that through another way, then you're fine. Yeah, that would work though. It's expensive because it's intended for you to be able to capture and broadcast it and stuff like that. What you could do though, if you want to try it, because I haven't bought a splitter, a 1x2 splitter, in like 11 years. It's been a while. You could go on Amazon and snag a couple 1x2 splitters and then try it out. And see if the delay is still pretty bad as the tech was 11 years ago. Because here's the problem. For people to make it cheap, they just wire, like electrical wiring, the cables to split. And that causes a delay. To remove the delay, you have to have a processor built in. It has to be a small computer. And if there's a processor, that means it can extract the data and then send it back out faster than cables physically splitting the information. And it's also it's a smart processor, so it can do some like predictive image broadcasting, stuff like that, where it like predicts what the next picture will look like. So that's why it's going to be pricey, because the instant that you get anything good enough to get rid of that delay, you have a processor in there, and then that costs money. Yeah. But if you're wanting a cheap option, I'd go on Amazon and look for 1x2 splitters. Buy one, plug it in, because you'll probably get them for like 30 bucks. Plug it in, see how it goes. Yeah. And if it works, cool. If it doesn't, just return it. Amazon should let you do the returns. Yeah, worst case scenario, it doesn't work and you just process a return, get your money back. Yeah. So long as you buy from, like, Amazon distribution centers, I don't think they deny returns on electronics. That's not it, is it? What am I hunting right now? Yensa? Sansi? I think that's where the game wanted me to go next. I think that advances the storyline. Is that this? Oh my god. I feel like I gotta do something with that. I'm predicting something there.
So, where exactly is Wraithwall's tomb?
Far to the west. We must first cross the Yogir Yensa, and beyond that, the Nam Yensa, before we reach the tomb. An expanse of desert larger still than all of Delmasca. We must pace ourselves. If you grow tired, we stop and take rest.
You don't have to worry about me. I'm tougher than I look.
You are at that.
Okay. Did anyone else just get Tatooine vibes? It's the music. You hear the that string instrument sound. It's I'm telling you, probably the biggest like Final Fantasy to Star Wars like connection I'm seeing is the soundtrack. Like it's I feel like it's intentional. Like they weren't even trying to hide it, you know? At what length HDMI cables degrade? Really, anything over 30 feet, it starts to degrade the image or delay the image, but you can compensate with higher quality materials, more conductive materials like gold lined versus copper lined or nickel. I guess copper, really. I don't think they make it out of nickel anymore. I have a 100-foot HDMI cable that's copper, and it's not that bad. It works just fine. So I wouldn't sweat it too much. What the fuck just hit me? Must have been a twat. Are you hearing it? Are you hearing the song, Billy? Succulent fruit. We just got a wizard staff? God damn it. God damn it. Oh no, good damn it. I didn't buy a wizard staff. Congratulations on the upgrade for the weapon, girl. Dude, the soundtrack for Final Fantasy XII. Like, it's changed just enough to not copyright infringe, and no more. I haven't done that yet, Drake and Punk, because I want to see how many... I'm kind of wanting to play through the game and see how many comparisons to Star Wars I notice on my own. Because then I'll consider those to be totally valid, because without any influence, I noticed them, you know? So they were super obvious. And then I want to see all the ones that people, like, spent time thinking about and found comparisons that I didn't notice. That was a funny death. Most blatant retelling of Star Wars ever. It really is. It's got its own things. It's got things that are different from Star Wars, definitely. Enough to where I would not say that this is a... I can safely say this is not Square Enix's take on the Star Wars story. But there is a sizable amount of Star Wars influence, like directly, obviously Star Wars influence. Like, I would be angered if I heard a Square Enix employee who worked on this game go, "No, we didn't use Star Wars as a reference at all." I'd dropkick him. I'd be so mad. I'd be like, "Come on, man, why are you lying about it?" That opening cutscene with the parade was so prequels.
A construct to draw oil from the ground. Abandoned many years now, it seems.
Did Dalmaskins build this?
No, the Rosarians. Their empire lies far to the west, ever at war with Arcadia. Heedless of the kingdoms caught in their midst. Dalmasca, Nabrodia, Landis.
'Tis the small craft's fate to watch the list of the galleons and pray for light winds.
Vosla, why are you here?
Imagine my surprise when upon my return to Bogerba, I find both you and the Lady Ash have vanished. I thought you above consorting with sky pirates.
Malthir is a man worthy of our trust, and it was the Lady Ash's decision. I am content to lend my arm, as I could not when Rasla died, when her throne was taken. Never again. I will defend her this time.
You walked the Knight's path. The Lady Ash?
We should leave this place.
Let me guess. Sandstorm?
something far worse.
I see. So the Dawn Shard does lie in King Wraithwall's tomb. The Marquis sympathizes with your plight, yet the Empire perches as a carrion bird on his shoulder. He can keep whispers of your abduction silent for only so long.
Yes, tell me, Vossler, what have you accomplished?
We leave at once. This is Urutan Yensa territory, and they are unfond of visitors.
I swear to God, if this is like Sand People... It's Sand People. Son of a bitch! It's Sand People mixed with Jawas. Tuscan Jawas.
Looks like we've attracted the wrong sort of attention. Let's quit this place while we still can. Move!
Vossler!
Boring conversation anyways. Luke!
Dalmasca?
First, we must claim the Dawn Shard. It all begins with that.
The only saving grace is that I'm pretty sure Ash and Vaughn are going to fall in love instead of Balthier and Ash. But if they turn around and they go, Vaughn, Ash is your sister, and then I'm gonna eat the fucking game cartridge. I'm gonna lose my mind. What are you set at? Oh, well, you're the black mage. That's why you're not spamming. So, they got Sand People.
Yeah.
These little guys look like Jawas. No. They look like little onions is what they look like.
Yeah.
Vaughn. If the head judge is Vaughn's father. No, I'm just gonna say it. If anybody ends up being revealed to be anybody's father, like if they just use the "I'm your father" twist at all, if anyone has a dad, period. No parents allowed. I mean, and this is me stretching a bit, but I live in the desert, so I always thought it was interesting that in Star Wars, all of the Jawa stuff was rusted. Because in the desert, things don't rust. They don't turn this red color with rust. So I always thought it was super interesting that the sand crawlers and all the Jawa stuff was just covered in rust. Because everything dries out and cracks here in the desert. It doesn't get rusty and old with age. So it doesn't make sense that everything's rusted in Star Wars. So it always stood out to me. I find it interesting that what is built out here is old rusty metal. And I know that's a little bit more of like a stretch, than everything else that's obviously Star Warsy, but to have a sand-based area with rusted metal, again, this is the second time in my life that I've ever seen rusted old stuff, unless like we're doing some kind of story where like this desert basin used to be a lake and there's like a boat that's rusted. Like I've seen that in something, probably Uncharted, but I just thought it was interesting that the color scheme was duplicated. A rejuvenation trap. So weird. It's a good color scheme. It's a good color matchup. It stands out on the yellow sand, but it doesn't... You know, it's not offensive to the eyes as far as, like, color design and, like, color theory goes.
Yeah.
So what class is Vossler with that giant sword? I need to figure that out. Succulent fruit. Yeah, that's not a thing. I need to find out who I want to make the kind of Marauder class, because I saw a fucking Warhammer in there. That's all that Zig's about. Fucking, let's hit things with a hammer. My throat is killing me.
Yeah.
Oh my god, Vossler just tearing him a new one over there. Succulent fruit. Double license points earned? Oh, good golly. Ooh, girl. Ooh, girl. Ninja Swords 1. Okay. Get that HP going. Oof. Increased shield block chance? Yeah, but I want the health first, so we're gonna wait on that. Okay, that sounded a little Jawa-y, but I'm gonna let it slide. I need to cut across the front of this little building, make sure there was no loot. Nothing in there? Yeah, we already did that. Okay, so this is a very expansive map here.
Yeah.
Wake up, stupid.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Pinello, we're changing this to ally under 50%. You can't tell me that Vaughn's health is not under 50%. Alright, we're gonna wait to go northwest up there. It looks like there might be a lot of places to advance the story up there. I'm gonna re-pull back my hair. I'm starting to get a headache. Ugh. Quarantine hair. Okay. Sounds good, Mountain Dew. Hopefully you're able to get that cleaned up real easy. Might need a good defragging. You get in there and frag your D's. Mine auto defrags too. Actually, Windows 10, I forget what it's called, has an option to install things in a way where you have to defrag less. golden needle. Uses conversation rejoiner. Where you been, Belly? Where's the patented conversation starters that Belly's known for? Giving subs to the chat, that works too. Lady Acorn, welcome. We get some Vikings in chat. Welcome to the XII clan. Enjoy the emotes and enjoy your access to the meat hall in the Discord.
Yeah.
Booyah.
Yeah.
I mean, you put a dent in it. The health you got up there from that bit bomb, you're gonna be there for a while. Probably be up there between now and the next time you have an opportunity to resub, and then you'll be able to heal yourself. Okay, what is that thing? I feel like that might be our target. Unlikely? You think so? I think it's pretty likely. Good chance of it. That sucks, Winter. Yeah. Annoying neighbors is something that I have become quite the expert over, right? The current neighbors we got right now are actually not that bad. They're pretty noisy. They do some nonsense, but this is the Wyvern. Shit. This thing's easy. That did not count. That was not what we were looking for. Anyways, yeah, the neighbors we got now, not the worst, but I'll tell you. Still pretty loud. The ones we've had before, though, I've told you guys plenty of stories about the guy who I poked at the ceiling with a broom handle to be like, hey man, you know, be quiet. Turn your music down. And he stomped back at me.
Yeah.
Which is like the audacity of that little shit. Then he made physical threats and stuff like that. I went and told the landlady, I was like, unless you want me to put him in a grave, you need to talk to him and make him stop. Because if he thinks he's going to kick my ass, he's going to have a rude awakening. Because this kid was nothing. He's just a tweaker, little pot-smoking kid. In this boo sheet. This boo sheet.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Boo sheet. That's funny. Hey, you just gotta goose fraba through it. Just chill. How is this an... Oh, we broke the chain.
Yeah.
We fought onion people. Bang the gong. Bring it on. Bang the gong. Oh. Can't go any more that way. Lightning Fang. Ugh. I'd be cranky about that too. I'd totes be cranky about it. But yeah, it's all about silver linings, right? Like, so for me, I know that if I know I have a day off, I stay up late the night before, and then I wake up late on my day off, and I get absolutely nothing done because I slept in. But like, the days where I like get up early to go to work, and then don't have to go to work, those days are dope because like I'm up early and I can like fully use my whole day off that I wouldn't have done if work didn't force me to. Yeah. Yeah. You can't really do that with 6 in the morning. Keep sleeping Vossler, man.
Yeah.
But. My goodness, what is this? I love it. Yep, let's do that. Remove oil? Jeez. That's gonna be a fun status ailment. I'm gonna hold on to the Earth Magicite. I feel like something's telling me to. Alright, we're not gonna go any further west. Alright, and take off that. Potency, ether restores more. HP and magic potency, that's very good. Get her that HP boost. $200. Oh my god. Ribbon. Of course, we gotta find a ribbon too. $100 for ninja swords? I'll save for that. It's funny to me anytime a game actually calls it ninja sword because like there's like a Japanese word for it and it just reminds me of like these like just kids in the 90s being like, I got a ninja sword! Like, why are you calling it that? Started playing up Odyssey again for the lulz. Oh, Mario Odyssey's good. That's another series I'm very excited to go through. Have a ton of fun with. Oh shit, guys, come on. We gotta watch we have to be super careful. And watch my auctions. Okay, so let's set first off, let's turn up the volume on my phone. Where there's like, no way we can miss this, right? Then we're gonna do let's say 1 hour. And let's go with, it's got 1 hour 6 minutes. Let's go with 1 hour and 4 minutes. Alright, timer's running. It's not that I don't trust you guys. I don't trust the entirety of the internet. But I'm not going to say what I'm bidding on. It's video games, but I'm not going to say what I'm bidding on until the bids are over. Just so I don't get scalped. Because, like, the reason why I'm watching them so hard is because I found a few really good deals. Somebody put up a bunch of stuff that they didn't know what it was worth. They screwed up, and I gotta snipe these things. Yeah, we're getting games. As soon as they're over, I'll tell you guys exactly what they were. It's those two that I was looking. It probably was Drake and Pone. I'm forgetting. Hernandez, Bad Shrimp, the video game. Noah, shut up. Shut up. Don't tell people. Ooh, treasure chest. Alright, so if an ally is under 40, do Kira. Why do I got this on here twice? Oh, self. Yeah, that works. So I don't have a thing for when they're unconscious, so nothing to do there. Okay, Vaughn still slowed. I think this, because I recognize this, and I think this is where I quit playing the game. Back in the day when this first came out. I think it was this whole sand thing, and there's a very good likelihood that that's correct.
Showing pictures that match.
No, why did it just showed me pictures of Santa Claus. My phone, as I said, Sands. And it's like, you want to see Santa Claus? And I'm like, shut up, phone. It's very likely that this is where I left off because I hate desert levels. I hate them. They're the worst. Sans course, it gets everywhere. Growing up, seeing all this tan and yellow and like, ugh, it's just the blatant nothingness of it all. I hate it. I just hate it. And so, like, as a kid, I see a desert level and I'm just like, ugh. I'll tell you, the worst of all of them was actually Westfall in World of Warcraft, because that is actually what Highland Desert looks like. Westfall looks so much like Arizona. It's ridiculous. Like, it's all not like Sahara dunes and Death Valley desert stuff, like cragged ground and stuff like that. No, it looks like Westfall. With more sand instead of like small vegetation grass, it's more sand, but a golden needle. Didn't intend for you to do a triple attack on her, but that's cool. These are all very accurate quotes. These things were said. Whatever happened to that clip or that highlight of me advertising those snap peas that Toxic Lily brought in? We made a commercial one time. We were playing Dark Souls. We stopped to do a snap pea commercial. Scale. You found it, Billy. And that was 2 years ago? Great googly moogly. You guys should give that a watch. That one was funny. I'm not ready to go there yet, I don't think.
Yeah. Yeah.
What I don't like is that highlight or clip or whatever it was set up as says that I'm live right now and playing Dark Souls. I'm live right now, but I ain't playing Dark Souls.
Yeah.
Shit, there's a bunch of them.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
I like the Toxic Lily talk shit because I didn't like the snap peas. I was like, they taste like shit. And she's like, fuck you. I was like, whoa, what? Less sodium than what? Who cares? They taste like shit. No, I don't know why. They never did get back to me about a sponsorship. It was a great opportunity to really get the name out there, and they just, you know, their loss. Can't tell other people how to do good business, you know? Oh, we're gonna break our combo. Combo breaker. You know, it's funny to me. I don't think of my channel as like an RPG channel, but Final Fantasy Challenge is like really turned us into an RPG channel. Leather Gorget. No one can use it. Passion. Oh boy, okay. So we cleared out that little area. $50 minutes on that bid. Okay. A lot of circles on this one. Yeah, we're trying to win some stuff on eBay. Load up a game and stuff. Did you do your computer fixins? Defragged. Okay, we got some toads down here. It was 70 on that real high one. Yeah, I think most situations will use auto defrag. I think Windows turns it on. Are you at capacity? Like, is your hard drive starting to run out? Zertinian canvers. Zertinin. Alright, let's see how hard this flan is. Slime. Okay, not too bad. What was I gonna do? Oh. Alright. I gotta address that. Hold on. Okay. Oh. You need new parts. You need no new bits and bops. Yeah, this soundtrack is very Tatooine. Like the trombones and trumpets and shit. Like everything else I think is a coincidence, but then the soundtrack kicks in and it's irrefutable to me at that point. It's all the soundtrack that really makes me connected to Star Wars. Yeah, go fast. Okay, I didn't anticipate that. It was just a big, like I just got in a fist fight with the sun and lost. Like, what the fuck was that? Sounds more like a Star Wars game than a movie. I'd pull it up and one Gil, thanks. Pull it up and look, but I'm sure playing Star Wars music would get me would get a strike on my YouTube video by Disney. Like there's moments, like it's moments that it sounds like when they're doing like the introduction to the Tatooine A New Hope.
Yeah. Yeah.
I can't think of a game though. What game would it be? Oh yeah, like it is off-brand Star Wars for sure. But there's a lot of like instrument choice and like technique style decisions that are exactly the same as Star Wars. Like building fanfare and
Yeah.
it's just ugh. Oh, the MMO. Like this sounds like the Rebels song right now. I don't know what the fuck just. Alright, I think I know where there's a save crystal that gets healed up.
Yeah.
Ally under 50% cure. He is under 50%. Okay, now do not want to play Boonie Girl. No treasure box up there, that's a bummer. Hoping it maybe would have respawned. Who's 16 now? Fran is. Noise. Let's go this way and kill these dudes. Get more of that combo built up. Antidote. He's sleepy sleeps. There we go. Okay. Sorry, I was reading up on something real quick. Cool. Sorry. Keep checking in on something there. The fuck is that thing? Fuck was that? What is that thing? So you know what? You get it. You're hearing it. Everybody's hearing it. Wizard robes. I hate it. Okay, so that was called a Sirius. Gun. Oh, come on, guys, get away from that thing. Coming this way, man. Come on now. Do 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 do. That was beautiful. Alright, time to switch to water. Need to turn down the AC too. Be right back. Oh, I didn't realize we had the camera still off. I'm sorry, guys. Here. As the sun moves, it really starts to heat up in here. I know you guys are not entertained unless you see my chair, so. Everybody's like, I can't see that fucking chair. I'm gonna unfollow this piece of shit. A potion. Air streaming, big deal. Alright, let's mess up all these nerds. None of them dropped any loot. This is dumb. Okay. Go this away. It's a little thing. Whoop! Grab that. Doing good on this, man. Fuck, why is... There we go. My camera messed up big time there. Okay. Get fish boy. Oh, Vossler leveled up, huh? A huge fish. I'm having a hell of a time waking up. The runnering's so jittery I can't not laugh. Well, it's really Bosch. Bosch has a really weird run animation. Okay. Monster Hunter, I believe, has caught up, but big problem is there's no like save transfer or crossplay. There's still no reason for me to go over and play it on PC. What is this? Yeah, it's caught up. I think the most recent patch hit both consoles, PC and PS4 at the same time. But there's no way to carry over all the hours that I put into the PS4 version. Criminy, dude. I got plenty of sleep. I don't understand why this is happening. Like, I got more than 8 hours. And it was good sleep, too. I need conversation. What do you guys like? Talk games. What are you excited for? Has it already been 5 hours? It doesn't feel like we've had 5 hour stream already. Feels like we've only been at it for a couple hours. Treasure. Want to play the new Animal Crossing? What's the next games we got coming out? Trials of Mana just came out. I picked up the Collection of Mana a while ago. And Trials of Mana is going to show up sometime this week. It's already out, but like to get my physical copy, it's going to take a little bit for it to get here. So we'll probably get it Monday or Tuesday. But I'm not planning on playing it anytime soon. But at some point, we can sit down and do Trials of Mana, Collection of Mana. Tickling your fancy right now, game-wise? Yeah, Final Fantasy XIV's been gangbusters lately. Yep, and we got Xenoblade Definitive Edition. I'm hoping by the time it comes out, supply lines are a little bit less strained and I don't have to have it delayed for it to show up.